Hi guys, welcome to my English channel. My name is Vanessa Figueiredo and my husband is a Filipino. Today in this video I will tell you what's the 5 biggest fact that I have a Filipino husband and it changed my life. Because you know that it's not the same to have a Filipino and Brazilian husband. And in this video, I want to tell you what is the 5 difference that is to have a Filipino husband. Okay, so if you like this kind of video, don't forget to subscribe here. Let's reach the 10K. We are already in 8,500 followers here in our YouTube. So I ask you, please, if you can help us subscribing down below or sharing this video for your friends. Okay, if you hear some noise, don't think about because it's Nuki or Goliath that they are making noise here around me. So let's get started. So the first thing that I want to share is that our dishes, the recipes never are the same because we have a different culture. So my culture and his culture is very different. We also work in the ship, we work on board, and we have a lot of experience with different cultures. So our dish is not like pure Brazilian couple or maybe Filipinos that will do or will cook the Filipino dish. Usually we always make like pasta or kind of Italian food. We have also like Indian food, we also cook here. And because he's a Filipino and he has a lot of different recipe, and I'm Brazilian and I have a lot of different from my country, when we are trying to find out what we want to eat or something like this, usually we don't have the same dish every time or the same option of only Filipino or only Brazilian food because our cultures are different. So this one, it's a fact of having a Filipino husband. So we are like never bored of eating because you have a lot of options. The second fact of having a Filipino husband is that I feel really more safe to have him as a husband. Okay, I feel that Filipinos are very different of Brazilian mind, especially from the guys. The Filipinos, they are always looking forward for the real love, for to find a wife because it's already more cultural, for to make a family, have kids, and mostly of the Brazilians, especially now, they don't have this kind of thinking. And if they don't have the thinking of find a wife and they don't have a thinking of having a family, of course, if maybe they might have, it's gonna be different because they are not really safe of what they think. Different of Filipinos, even though in the good and the bad times, maybe some crisis in the relationship or something like this, I feel that the Filipinos is with the decision of the family. Is like, I choose my wife, I choose my kids, I will never abandon you. Okay, I have double thinking of this kind of attitude, if it's good or bad to maintain, if the relationship it's not good anymore. But in some way, always the Filipino will try to find out how they can be together, you know, and this makes me safe as a Filipino wife because I really trust him that he will stay with me until the end. I mean, I'm not really putting all myself like I stay with me, no, but I feel that we are looking forward for our family, for our dreams and plans. So I think to be a wife of a Filipino, it's a bit more secure than to be a wife of a Brazilian, for example. The third fact of having a Filipino husband is that Filipinos knows how to cook. I'm not sure if it's all, but mostly that I watch, and they have their, you know, their good skills in the kitchen. So I feel that Filipinos know how to cook different of Brazilians. Yes. One more time I need to mention my nationality, because mostly are grew they since childhood, all the mother do for them, and they don't let them touch anything. Mama mia, if my kid will cook a rice or will fry a egg, you know. Of course, that is mom, and now the culture are changing here in Brazil. Even though we are not like conservative thinking, it still looks like that the moms loves to baby their sons. So the men's here are not trained to be a real husband, or husband house how can I say, it's like they don't know how to do anything. That's the perception. So since we're talking about the food, about to cook, they mostly don't know how to cook. But yes, there is many who knows, but it's not all. So for me, Filipinos know how to cook very well, and not always your dish. If you learn very fast, you can do another kind of nationality. For example, Romarico knows how to cook feijão, feijoada. I have here in my channel how to cook. He knows how to make a good Italian pasta. He knows how to make Arabic food. So I think the Filipinos itself, Filipinos men, have the skills of cooking. For fact that have a Filipino husband is different is you guys or him, I don't know, do the house stuffs, okay? It's like, as I said before previously, that mostly of the Brazilians, they don't know how to cook, and they don't do anything in the house because mostly are not teach for to do that. Romarico, at least my husband, is different. You know, mostly of the things that I learned, it's through him. Even to stitch, yeah, to put like this, the button like this, even to iron, is him who teach me. So not because my mother didn't teach me, but they have the mothers usually here in Brazil, they put the girls to wash dishes, cook, clean the house, but this is more like iron and stitch is something that it's very particular. So Romarico is the one who teach me. He usually do the job with me here in the house. Everything we share, like if I'm not in the mood, he cook, he clean. If he's not his day, I do that, or we do together. So that's the very, very nice part that I can count on him on it. The fifth thing that it's a fact to be a Filipino wife is a lot of exchange in our life. When we think that it's gonna be bored, it's like like this, like that, and the life is the same, it's a routine. No, for us it's different because we have different cultures. So every time he's learning something about my culture, and every time I'm learning something about his culture. It's never getting like bored that I know everything and I know you're thinking behind your mind because we are the same nationality. No, sometimes even this becomes a fight because sometimes he doesn't know that I mean that, because he doesn't know that in my culture is like this. So in some way, to be a Filipino wife, it's different because we are always exchanging our cultures. Not always he accepts, not always he likes, also me. In some things I also don't like, but we are dealing each and every day to get through and to get along about our difference. This is one more fact of being a Filipino wife. One more fact, the last one is not the least but it's the last, is that Filipinos are very romantic. Okay, some Brazilians they are more for the touch, for the kiss. It's like hugging in front of others, things that Romarico is not that much, because I know Filipino is not like this. Like, for example, we are in the middle of our family and then he keep kissing me. No, Me, I'm the one who go to him and I'm always hugging, kissing, asking kiss. So he get used that in Brazil we do that even in front of others. Not kiss, I mean, okay? So, but in some way, Filipinos are more romantics. It's like they know how to treat you. And they know how to be more romantic, like even give some gifts, even to cook. Romarico, it's too much of the cooking. He loves to see me happy of the food, you know. He likes to make surprises, like when we are in the ship, he always do something. Okay, nowadays it's lessing, but I will talk to him about it. But in some way, still there is the feeling, you know, of dressing the same t-shirt, of being like cute couple. He give me like food in the mouth. I'm not telling that this don't happen in Brazil, but I think Filipinos are more this kind. And then when it's love song, it's like always thinking of the loved one. You know, it's like this kind of romantic person and romantic guy. I don't know how it's about the girls that he is. So I'm very happy that I found like a Filipino that's very different from Brazilians, because in some way all the girls wish for that. Wish for someone who bring, I don't know, your coffee in the bed for you, a breakfast, make something like really romantic, let you stay there because you serve you. It's like in Brazil this don't exist, because sometimes it's even different. The woman is the one who sit there, I bring your beer, I bring everything. But with Filipinos are different, and this is one of the things that Romarico really catch my heart in the beginning. We didn't tell yet here in our YouTube our story, how we met and how it works, but we're gonna start with this you know, we're gonna do this video when he arrives. But what I feel is that because of this kind of first impression of doing things for the girl, you know, it's like even go outside, buy the grocery, we don't even know each other yet, but he buy like a lot of things for me in the ship. You know, guys, how important it is. So it's soap, it's noodles. This is how it's his style, and all the women's are looking for it. It's like, my God, he brought many like bags with food for me. My God, he bring my things to wash. Mamma mia! It's like, you understand? It's like it's really hard to find one man here in Brazil like that. And I think that's why many Brazilian girls fall in love with Filipinos in the ship. I'm not sure how is their relation there, but with me, things get good because both of us, we are willing to sacrifice to stay with each other. So he traveled to Brazil, I traveled to Philippines, and everything's okay, and we are together until now. It's since 2011, so I think it's 13 or 12 years that we're together. And I'm very happy to do this video. Long time I want to record this video. It's already here in my book that I'm writing down what I wanna share with you here in our channel, and I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up for this video if you really like, and please, I ask you, help us for this channel grow. And soon as Romarico arrives, we're gonna start with a lot of vlogs, but for now just few videos like this, like I'm doing for you now, okay? And next video I gonna answer the questions that some people leave in the comments, so I can already answer for everyone, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and